This is the all-new 2018 Jeep Wrangler. And wait a minute, is this the new one? 2018, yep, it's the new one. As I was saying, this is the all-new 2018 Jeep Wrangler, and as always, it's the kind of capable, tough off-road SUV that can go straight from the showroom floor and onto the Rubicon Trail. And I'm sure by now you've seen videos of it bounding over mountains or crushing an Audi all-road, so I'm not going to bore you with another one of those kind of off-road videos. Instead, I'm going to see if this Jeep Wrangler can just be used as a car. Now, I know what some of you are probably thinking. The Jeep Wrangler is a hardcore off-road vehicle that was designed for the jungle, not the urban jungle. I mean, just look at these chunky tires and big fender flares. But research has shown that only about 1 in 5 million Wrangler owners actually take their SUV off-road. That means the vast majority of Wrangler owners are using their vehicles no differently than a minivan, chauffeuring the kids to school before heading off to work. And that's always amazed me because the last generation Wrangler was an absolutely terrible commuter car. It was loud, it was uncomfortable, and everything just kind of felt like it was held together with paper clips. And yet last year, Jeep sold almost 200,000 Wranglers. So clearly for this new 2018 model, Jeep really didn't have to address on-road manners to improve sales, and yet they did. Jeep says this new Wrangler is not only trail rated, but also pavement rated. We're gonna see if it really is.
Surprisingly, no. With this new model, Jeep's managed to transform the Wrangler from a penalty box on wheels to just a normal SUV. The suspension's actually quite smooth, and these seats are surprisingly comfortable. The steering's even good in this. It's light and direct and kind of just wants to dart wherever you put it. And the visibility, thanks to that retro styling, is excellent. It's got these big windows on the sides and a panoramic windscreen up front, and you can kind of just see everything. And this new model's got blind spot monitoring, so you can now see things even when you can't see them. Even this one with the 6-speed manual transmission, I was expecting a heavy clutch since this is a hairy-chested SUV, but the clutch is actually quite easy, and the shifts are nice and smooth. It's almost car-like. The only thing to remind you you're in a truck is this really long shift lever, but other than that, it's great. Grabbing wheels. Yeah, it's pretty quick. Yes and no. As far as Wranglers go, this is an S-Class. It feels really nice in here. It's got soft touch materials, it's got double stitching, I've got leather seats, I've got a heated steering wheel, a big infotainment screen on the dash that runs CarPlay, and another LCD screen right in the middle of the gauges for everything else. It just feels like a more premium vehicle. If you're coming out of an old Wrangler to this, it's light years ahead. However, it's not at the tippy top. It's missing some key features that a lot of modern cars have. It doesn't have lane keep assist. There's no adaptive cruise control or emergency braking, anything like that. The main reason is Jeep would have had to put those sensors behind the front window, and since it folds down in the Wrangler, they couldn't figure out a way around that. So it doesn't have the latest tech, but as far as a Wrangler goes, this is extremely well equipped.
Oh boy. First, fold the seats. I think that's where we'll start. Headrest and seat. Okay. Like, there. Oh dear. Just put that there. 1. Easy. 2-ish. Yeah. Oh, there's no way. Okay, that seems safe. Maybe we can use this tailgate to our advantage. Well, that's not gonna work. Well, then, can you drive that up? I wonder if I can just pop this one right in there. Most of it fits. Most of it. And that's not bad.
This new Wrangler is bigger than the old one, but it was still designed to go off-road, which means it has to go through narrow mountain passes, and it has to be maneuverable to do that kind of off-road work, which also means it's quite easy to park. Like a glove. The Wrangler's off-roadiness also makes it very easy to unpark. Let's say I can't be bothered to move the shift lever from first to reverse. I can simply go straight over the parking ties in front of me. Parking ties, more like speed bumps. Oh, what is your largest drink size?
Just a large.
Large, that makes sense. Can I have 2 large Diet Cokes, please? The moment of truth. Thank you. Look at that. They both fit. That's a win.
You can still get this new Wrangler in a 2-door body style, but if you really want a trail-rated family vehicle, you're going to opt for this 4-door here. But can you really use this Wrangler as a family hauler? We're going to find out by trying to install a couple of car seats in the back seat. Okay, so here we go. Right off the bat, I can tell you this door is kind of narrow and it doesn't open very far. So I think it might be a little hard to get the car seat in, but let's see. Okay, that really wasn't too bad. All right, so far so good. Click, click. There you have, not bad. I will say, because it's a higher riding vehicle, it was easier to kind of put this in. Although I can see this being a trouble spot for Junior getting in. They might have to jump or climb a little bit more than normal, but that's in there. Let's see how the other one goes. I suspect if I'm going to have trouble installing one, it's going to be this one. This one's a little bit bigger and heavier. All right, that's reasonably well in there. This one is a little troublesome. That was easier because it was higher. This one is harder. And the seat belts are on this elastic thing to pull it in. So I'm going to have to go to the other side to finish this job here. Job done. And since this is an SUV instead of just a normal family sedan, you can even take Fido along. Come on, come on. Perfect. Yes, it is. And in fact, it's now available with 3 different roof configurations. You've got the standard soft top. You've got a new Sky Slider, which is kind of a soft top and a hard top in one. It's got a middle fabric piece that slides back, and then the full-on hard top like we have here. Now, this hard top still weighs about the same as a Moon, so it's very difficult to take on and off. But Jeep's made it a little bit easier to get that wind in your hair feeling without having to wrestle this heavy lid off the Wrangler. But wait, there's more. These roof panels aren't the only body parts that come off this new Wrangler.
You can also take all 4 doors off and fold the windshield down. What other family car can do that? This is great. All cars should have removable doors. I will say the one downside is it's about 45 today and it's a little chilly, but this new Wrangler's got heated seats and a heated steering wheel. So at least parts of me are toasty warm.
And so there it is, the 2018 Jeep Wrangler. I have no idea if this thing is actually good off-road, but I can tell you it's not horrible to drive on regular roads. It's reasonably well equipped, it's got accommodating cup holders, it's easy to park, and it can nearly fit 8-foot lumber in the back. It's also big enough for the entire family. This is now just a normal SUV that happens to look like a really cool Wrangler. And at the end of the day, isn't that what most Wrangler buyers really want anyway?